Have you ever get parent arguments and a lot of parent drama? Well, here's 4 things why you get parent arguments. Well, let's get into the video. 1. Parent issues. Does it seem like your parents argue constantly? Say you're in a room relaxing, reading a magazine, and listening to your iPod. In another part of the house, you hear the conversation. It starts softly, but gradually gets louder and more intense. You turn up the volume on your iPod as you hear all out shouting. There's the bang of a fist on the countertop, the crash of a dish on the floor, more loud words, angry words, and even cursing. Your stomach becomes a knot, and you think, there they go again. Your little brother comes running into your room, tears in his eyes and fear on his face. You hold him until things quiet down. This kind of scenario happens more often than you think. Sure, it's normal for parents to argue now and then. Parents can disagree about many things, from finances to how to raise children. Some disagreements might be big, like over whether to move to a new town or take a new job. Some seem small, like those about what's for dinner or woes turn out to take out the trash. You know, this is a really serious problem, but someday it never gets better. 2. What happens when parents argue? Most of the time, parents can disagree with each other and still manage to talk about it calmly. Other times, parents disagree strongly and they argue. Someone has called arguments fights using words. The old saying was sticks and stones can break my bones, but words can never hurt me. Simply is not true. Words can definitely hurt. When parents argue, it's normal for teens to worry. When parents yell, young people feel afraid, sad, and upset. Sometimes, arguments use silence. When parents express their anger at each other by not speaking, silent arguing can be just as upsetting as loud arguing. 3. What does it mean when parents argue? In addition to feeling guilty about their parents' arguments, young people often fear that their parents don't care about each other anymore. They may fear their parents will get a divorce. Even though divorce is common, arguments don't necessarily mean that the parents don't love each other anymore or that they're going to divorce. Most of the time, when parents argue, it's because they are tired or stressed or have a bad day and lost their patience. Almost everyone loses their cool every now and then. This is a very serious condition. When parents argue like this, they sometimes get a divorce. With some parents, they don't. 4. How do teens feel when their parents argue? Teens feel unprotected when they see their parents upset and out of control. When they argue, their world seems to be falling apart. They may cry and get stomach aches. They worry. They might have difficulty sleeping. They may not want to go to school. And they may even feel ashamed and withdraw from their normal activities and friends. If you want to hear more, subscribe and hit the like button. Goodbye.